I remind everyone that this is a shareholders' meeting and only Blackmores shareholders, appointed proxies, corporate representatives and attorneys have the right to speak at the meeting. I also welcome our visitors to this meeting. For those joining us in person, if you have not already done so, could you please switch your mobile phones to silent? I will now introduce my fellow directors on the board and the Company Secretary of Blackmores. All directors are here with me at the Blackmores Warriewood campus. Erica Mann is an independent non-executive director and a member of the People and Remuneration Committee, the Nominations Committee and the Risk and Technology Committee. Stephen Roach is an independent non-executive director, chair of the People and Remuneration Committee and the Risk and Technology Committee and a member of the Audit Committee and the Nominations Committee. Sharon Warburton is an independent non-executive director, chair of the Audit Committee and a member of the Risk and Technology Committee and the Nominations Committee. Alistair Symington is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Blackmores. Helen Mediati is the Group General Counsel and Company Secretary of Blackmores. We are also joined here today by our external auditors, Deloitte Touche Tohmatsu, financial advisors, Barrenjoey Capital Partners and Adara Partners, and external legal counsel, Herbert Smith Freehills. Just going to take a drink. I would also like to briefly summarise the voting procedures that will apply to this meeting. As outlined in the scheme booklet, the resolution to be voted on by shareholders at today's meeting will be decided by a poll. The proposed resolution is set out in this notice of meeting contained in the scheme booklet. I appoint Richard Powell from Computershare to be the returning officer in regards to the poll. You are entitled to vote. If you are entitled to vote, you will have been issued with a blue polling card when registering for the meeting. If there is any person present who believes they are entitled to vote but does not have a blue polling card, would you please raise your hand and a Computershare staff member will assist you. Thank you. On the reverse of your blue polling card is your vote.
Working for a company and being in the bloody kitchen for 34 years. And of course her boss is Michelle in the kitchen. Michelle's been here for 23 years and they've catered, those two girls with a bit of help, have catered for our lunch at every annual general meeting ever since. I guess this will be the last one for them. Next time there'll probably only be a few people at the AGM. So anyway, so they're, you know, Pito is, look, she's a very special friend of mine. We had an incident some years ago. Pito's mother was dying in Samoa and all the family, all the brothers and sisters all got together to go and see Mum before she'd passed away. And when she was there, they had a tsunami go through Samoa and we couldn't contact Pito. And Pito has had a significant influence in the happiness in this place. You go in and get a cup of coffee in the morning and Pito's always got a smile on her face. And you walk away with your cup of coffee and you think, oh, it's not all that bad here after all, you know, it's pretty nice. And she's had that influence, unbelievable influence on all of us, I think. Anyway, so the end result of that was the tsunami went through there. We finally got hold of Pito and the staff then collected money to help people in Samoa after the what was it? Yeah, cyclone. That'll do. Anyway, so Caroline and I said, look, my wife's not here today, and I've got to tell you, I was really pissed off. So this was only in the last 2 days she told me, and so I apologised for Caroline, but she's in the semi-final of some golf competition or something, and so apparently that's more important than coming to this meeting. But anyway, we had a few terse words, Caroline and I, in the last couple of days, Anyway, she sent Immy along. Immy is Caroline's daughter and the director of our foundation, and so I'm pleased to have Immy here. Anyway, so I can't remember how much money we raised, but it was a lot of money, and it was a lot more than I anticipated, and it cost me a lot more than what I anticipated. But the end result of that was we rebuilt 2 schools in Samoa, and one of those schools, and you can see it today, is painted in Blackmore's colours. So it was a pretty nice outcome. I want to mention the Prager family. Trevor's here today. Trevor, wave or something. He's the one, the bally-headed bloke down the front. And Immy has a watch on today, and that watch